Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Okay, I'm out here in my garden. I'm so disheartened right now. I know that sun is in your face. I'm sorry. Let me get around this corner here. So, we use the eggshells and stuff in the garden to kind of beef up the soil. And we're still waiting for Mr. Jerome to come back and finish the fence. Well, so it's open. So what happened was we let the dogs out. We usually let the dogs out so that they can be in the yard. I like them to be outside. I really don't like them to be in the house because it's not necessary. Well, somebody decided it was a good idea to try to dig up the eggs and therefore digging up my cabbage where the eggs were. Jackson, bring my tripod. Don't you come back here neither. I'm not playing. So when I realized that the cabbage was down, I ended up putting them back in the soil. But they are leaning like, oh, they leaning. Oh. So there are those that they dug up. Those 4. This one is fine. And then this one over here is fine. So what I'm trying to do is get sister to water those real good to see if that's the issue. If it's water, I don't know I don't know what they did. But then I'm also going to try to bring in some pollinators. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is I have these cinder blocks. I'm going to actually put some plants in there, some little plants. I was at Lowe's today and picked up some plants. I do have to fill in the rest of these blocks over here because I don't have these all done or filled. But I am going to get these filled. These over here need to be filled. So I have a couple more bags of soil. I still don't think I have enough. But we're going to get something in. And then not only did they dig up my cabbage, they were in here eating my spinach. And the kids and I really eat spinach. We eat spinach quite a lot. My radishes are coming up, although I do think I'm going to have to come back in here and plant some more just to get some more seed in the ground, because I'm not quite sure why I just have patches, because I planted the whole bed. So I'm going to get some. I didn't plant right there where the collard was. Oh, did I have 3 in here? Oh, oops. Okay. Well, in here? Okay, well, I'm going to plant some more radishes in here. Okay, well, I'm going to have some more radishes in here. Okay. All right, so sister's going to just try to water those a little to see if we can't bring those back to life. I don't know. We're going to see. And then, of course, my kale is coming up. But even that's a little sparse, right? Because I planted kale. Well, I got some right here. And then some here. I mean, it is coming up. So I'm going to take it for what it is. It's coming. Right? It's coming. Okay, Jack. Are you going to help Mom? Bring the flowers over. Oh, bring the soil. The soil is perfect. Come that way, though, because I'm going to plant them starting over. Well, no, the soil needs to go on the other side. Okay. We're going to set you guys up on a tripod. Go down there and toss it. It's easier. And we're going to fill up these cinder blocks. Alrighty, you guys. So here I am. I was able to pick up some soil from Lowe's Home Improvement. And it took me a minute to get that bag open. I think it's why it's very necessary that you have all of your tools together with you before you start doing projects. So finally was able to get that bag open, and I'm just filling up these cinder block holes with soil because this is where I plan to put my flowers. I originally had not planned to put them here. I was going to put additional seeds in those. But I thought, hey, let me try to get some pollinators to visit the garden. We haven't seen a ton of them. I've seen some bees, but not a ton because the dogs enjoy tormenting any bees that come around. So here I am. Of course, you can't see the kids off camera, just giving some direction on what I need done. And I do want to say this. I know a lot of people see my kids helping in the videos. My children are excellent at helping me do stuff. I mean, they don't always want to help. I know y'all see them very amenable in the videos. But sometimes, you know, you can tell in their demeanor they don't want to help. But they have never given me trouble on anything I've needed them to help me do. They've always been exceptionally amenable. And one of the things that I like about the garden is, first of all, it allows us to be together as a family, but it also gives them skills. Alana is a really, really good little gardener. She loves the garden. She names all the plants and all of those types of things. She does not act like she loves being in the garden, but she is an excellent garden helper. Jackson doesn't act like he loves it either, but and he's not as good a gardener as Alana, but you know, he does his part. So I'm always extremely thankful that he jumps in. And there are things that he does well that she, you know, would prefer not to do. Once the garden produce starts to come in, Jackson will definitely be the kid who helps in the kitchen with it. You know, he's an excellent little cook, and he is explores in the kitchen. He likes to use all kinds of ingredients. So I'm excited that we have several things out here that we'll be able to use. And here we are just putting in our flowers. Someone mentioned marigolds would help around the cabbages. And so I planted some marigolds and some snapdragons. I like color. So again, I was trying to get some color in the garden. I've got some garden stuff coming. It's just not in yet, to just give, you know, give some character to the garden. And then of course on the other side of that bench, if you can see that, we put chairs to keep the dogs from getting in on that side. And when, you know, them little boogers found a way to get in there anyway. So we found another method of keeping them out of the garden because they are well motivated to get in there. So again, I just saw these. I got these 12 plant flats from Lowe's. They were like $5.98 and really just helped me to do, you know, to accomplish, you know, first of all, getting those pollinators in. Alrighty, y'all. So we got the flowers in there. I'm hopeful to at least have some pollinators, right? So they look pretty decent. Does add a little bit of color. I love color. I do have my sunflowers are coming up. And so behind me over here, there's some in there as well. And then what we're out here doing now is just cleaning up out of the yard from the planting. So I'll take you around the garden and let you see kind of where we are right now. Okay, so we're gonna start over here. These are all beans coming up. I mean, they are just doing very well. I may have overplanted, but I planted according to the planting square. And I want to make sure that we have a good crop come in. These are our peas. I kind of wish I had one more pea here, but I don't for whatever reason. But it's all good, right? Okay, these are flowers. So no flowers yet, but I do have flowers coming up in this one. I was trying to promote pollinators as well. And then this is, do we remember what's in that one, sister?
More flowers, all the way down to the last bucket.
Okay, flowers here. I don't remember which ones they are. And then our lettuce, we caught some rain. A really bad storm, so we have some lettuce. And we're hopeful that it comes, you know, it keeps coming. This looks like it's gonna be a mix of green and purple. And then there's our I think that's butter crunch lettuce. That looks really nice. And then the bib lettuce looks pretty decent. These are beans as well. Probably need to go in and plant a few more if some more don't come up out of that. And then these are flowers as well. Sister's watering the flowers we just put in. We put in snapdragons and marigolds.
Do you know marigold is good for infection?
That's why we put it in. It's the yellow one and the purple.
See, I remembered everything from all the
These are collards. They look very nice. And then again, we've got more peas over here, which these have tendrils, so they are going to grab onto the trellis. You can already see this one. Well, but you can see the tendrils coming, and they're going to grab onto the trellis, which is exactly what I planned. And some of those might be cucumbers, but I think they're peas. Okay, they all look like peas. Cucumber leaves look a little different. So that's what we have over there. I have one cucumber coming up, just one so far, but we'll see. I did plant more than just that one. These are empty. I've got to get a couple more tomato plants to put in here, or some peppers. And then that's a bell pepper, yellow bell pepper. Y'all, I got to get out of here. Where's my plant square? So I've got radishes in here, but I'm going to go in here now and add in some more radishes into the places where it's really sparse, because it doesn't make sense that they didn't come up. But sister said I had way more collards in here than what I thought. So I'm going to make sure that we get some radish seeds in. Don't overwater, sister. And then spinach and carrots in this one coming up. Spinach looks very good. Spinach actually looks really good. I have spinach and carrots in this one. That cabbage is perfect. It's these four that are bothering my spirit, and then these peppers are very good. So red bells, there's a big Bertha. I think that's a green Bonnie bell. And then over there is a yellow bell. So I don't know if it was a good idea to do the flowers in there, but I'm trying to draw in some pollinators, so we'll see, right? Never hurts to try it. Alrighty, y'all, so there it is. The kids are working on radishes, having a conversation. We are having the house power washed in 2 weeks. I just made that appointment today for the gentleman to come over and do that for us. Very reasonable price to get the whole house power washed, so I'll take it, right? And yeah, I enjoy coming out my garden. It makes me happy to be out here. But I do have to go to church tonight, so I'm on my way. Just wanted to stop by and hang out with you guys for a few minutes, update you guys on what's going on in our world as far as the garden is concerned. I'm excited about this year's garden. We'll see what God has for us. But so far, so good. And we'll take it. I'm going to try to rotate out plants in and out as things come in and things go out. We'll try to rotate things as best we can, so we always have a garden or something producing in the garden. So anywho, there it is, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.